Hi everybody, my name is Katie and I am one of the teachers here at Briar Nature Center, and this is Hawkeye, the red-tailed hawk. So we're talking about birds in winter today, and we can definitely tell it's winter by looking at all the snow around us. It's cold outside. I'm wearing my thick winter jacket. So what is Hawkeye doing here? Shouldn't birds be in the south by now? Well, first of all, Hawkeye is here because he lives at Briar Nature Center. He's blind in one eye and he can't fly as good as wild red-tailed hawks, although he certainly seems to be trying to right now. But even his wild relatives are still here in the winter. And that's because, unlike the birds that migrate, the birds that fly down south in the winter, well, his food is always here. Those birds that fly away eat things that are only here in the spring and the summer, like bugs and seeds and flowers and nectar and fruit. But Hawkeye here, he doesn't eat any of those things. He eats meat. So he hunts for his food. He'll eat things like rabbits and squirrels and mice, and those are always around. So I also want to talk a little bit about some of Hawkeye's behaviors. It is really, really interesting to watch birds that are still here in the winter. You can learn a lot just by watching their behaviors. So right now, Hawkeye is looking around. What do you think he's looking for? See him looking up in the sky? Maybe he hears a rustle of somebody walking around. But he's looking up in the sky and he's looking for our wild red-tailed hawks that live here, because they sometimes come down and bother him because they want him to leave the woods. But Hawkeye lives here too. And I can tell that he's not really upset, he's not scared or mad, because his head is kind of fluffy. And that means that he's pretty content. When a bird gets upset, they make their feathers go really, really tight on their body. And that means that maybe they're mad or they're scared, and sometimes means that they're getting ready to fly. So we can see Hawkeye looking all around and looking up in the sky. That tells me that he's looking for other birds of prey, other red-tailed hawks, and not food. Where would he be looking if he was looking for a rabbit? That's right, he'd be looking down. How about a mouse? Yep, he'd be looking down again. Now here's a harder one. What about a squirrel? Yeah, he might be looking down, but he might also be looking up in the branches of a tree. So we can see he's looking around. Every once in a while you may see he's going. I always think of that as just kind of getting cozy, just like we kind of go, maybe if we're getting comfortable. Oh, see his wings starting to move? Oh, he saw something that got him a little bit excited. He was thinking about flying. And look at how smooth the feathers are on his head right now. So he got excited about something. Back to looking around. Always looking for threats, for things that might hurt him or chase him, or for his next meal. Oh, look at those wings. So Hawkeye, he can't fly. He wouldn't be able to fly away. You may notice, as you're watching him, that's something else to watch for when we've got a bird. That's something I can't control. I knew he was about to go to the bathroom as I was holding him, because I saw that tail go up in the air. If you rewind the video, you can look for it too. That tail goes up just before he goes to the bathroom. And that's something too that may tell me he's getting ready to fly. Just like sometimes we use the bathroom before we get on a road trip, birds use the bathroom before they take to the air. Just like that. Look at that, we saw that coming. But as I was trying to say, Hawkeye can't go anywhere because he has this on him. Now, this isn't a mean thing. This actually keeps him safe. Since Hawkeye wouldn't be able to survive in the wild, he has this equipment on him so that if he tried to fly, he's not going to go and get away from us and then not be able to hunt or get hit by a car or something. So this keeps him right here. And pretty soon, I'll put him back in his home and he doesn't have to wear this stuff anymore. So there is a lot of really neat things we can learn just from watching birds, like Hawkeye, the red-tailed hawk. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.